Welcome everyone. Today we will be discussing Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences. Gardner introduced this theory in 1983, suggesting that intelligence is not a single entity but a combination of different types of intelligences. He identified 8 primary intelligences, but today we will focus on 3, which are interpersonal, intrapersonal, and also naturalistic. Gardner's theory shifted perceptions of intelligence from being a single general ability to a more diverse set of capacities. Each type of intelligence represents different ways of processing information and interacting with the world.
Thank you, Miss Ida, for the introduction. Now, I will be explaining the meaning of interpersonal intelligence. What is interpersonal intelligence? Interpersonal intelligence is the ability to understand and interact effectively with others. It includes strong verbal and nonverbal communication skills, empathy, and the ability to work well in groups. People with high interpersonal intelligence are often skilled at interpreting others' feelings and motivations. They are good at resolving conflicts and leading groups, making them effective in social and collaborative environment. Miss Atika, can you give me some example of interpersonal intelligence in our daily life?
Thank you, Mizichi, for the question. Yes, I do have some examples for interpersonal intelligence in our daily life. So they are teachers, social workers, actors that we can see them every day in our television, and also politicians. They often have high interpersonal intelligence. So I have another one great example, which is Mahatma Gandhi. He used his interpersonal skills to mobilize and inspire people through non-violent resistance. Gandhi's ability to connect with people, understand the struggles, and inspire collective action showcases the power of interpersonal intelligence. His leadership in India's independence movement relied heavily on empathy, communication, and also social influence. Thank you.
Thanks to Chi and Atika for sharing interpersonal intelligence with example. Now let's discuss how interpersonal intelligence can benefit teamwork and collaboration. From my point of view, interpersonal intelligence fosters effective communication within teams. Individuals with this intelligence can read the emotion and intention of their colleagues, facilitating smoother interaction and reducing misunderstanding. This leads to more cohesive teamwork and higher productivity. What about you, Maspa? How do you think it helps in a professional setting?
In a professional setting, interpersonal intelligence is crucial for leadership. Leaders with high interpersonal intelligence can motivate their teams, manage conflict, and create a positive work environment. Their ability to empathize with employees helps in addressing their concerns and improving job satisfaction.
Thank you, Mesbah. Furthermore, interpersonal intelligence also enhances networking and relationship building, which are vital in many professions. For instance, in sales or clients facing roles, understanding clients' needs and building rapport can lead to better customer service and increase business opportunities.
Intrapersonal intelligence is the capacity to understand oneself, to appreciate one's feelings, fears, and motivation. It involves deep self awareness and introspection. Individuals with high intrapersonal intelligence are adept to self reflection and self regulation. They have a strong sense of their strengths and weaknesses and can set personal goals that align with their values and aspirations.
Yeah, Mesbah, now psychologists, philosophers, writers, and spiritualists often exhibit strong intrapersonal intelligence. For example, Anne Frank. For instance, she displayed remarkable self-awareness and introspection in her daily entries. In Anne Frank's diary, despite the harrowing circumstances, she introspected deeply about her feelings, fears, and hopes. Her writings often insight into her inner world, demonstrating a high level of self-awareness and emotional intelligence.
Thank you, and thanks for the sharing just now. Now, let's discuss how interpersonal intelligence contributes to personal growth. Can you share some examples of how self-awareness has helped you in your personal or professional life?
Oh, well, thank you, Miss Witung. For me, self-awareness allows individuals to recognize their emotional triggers and manage their reactions. For example, in high-stress situations, someone with strong intrapersonal intelligence might use mindfulness techniques to stay calm and focused, leading to better decision-making.
Thank you, Miss Ida. Moreover, in a professional context, intrapersonal intelligence aids in career development. By understanding their strengths and weaknesses, individuals can seek opportunity that aligns with their skills and interests, set realistic career goals, and pursue continuous improvements.
In my opinion, intrapersonal intelligence also enhances personal relationship. Being aware of one emotion and motivation helps in communicating more effectively with others, setting healthy boundaries, and resolving conflict constructively.
Now, let us move on to naturalistic intelligence. What is naturalistic intelligence? Well, naturalistic intelligence is the ability to recognize and categorize plants, animals, and other aspects of nature. It involves a deep sensitivity to the natural world. Individuals with high naturalistic intelligence have a keen of understanding of the natural phenomena. They can observe patterns in nature, identify different species, and appreciate the interconnectedness of ecosystem.
Such a good explanation on naturalistic intelligence, Ida. So I have few examples that often have high naturalistic intelligence, which are biologists, conservationists, farmers, and also botanists. They are all works with our nature, right? So for example, Jane Goodall, she made significant contribution to wildlife conservation through her keen observational skills. Her work with chimpanzee exemplifies naturalistic intelligence. Her detailed observation and ability to relate to animals on an empathetic level led to groundbreaking discoveries about primate behavior and contributed to conservation efforts. So now let me pass to Lime to have further discussion on naturalistic intelligence.
Thanks Ida and Atika for sharing of naturalistic intelligence with example. Let's talk about why naturalistic intelligence is important today. How can we encourage the development of naturalistic intelligence in children?
Naturalistic intelligence is crucial for addressing environmental challenges. Understanding ecosystems and the impacts of human activities on the environment can lead to more sustainable practices and conservation efforts. Encouraging children to explore nature, participate in outdoor activities, and learn about biodiversity can foster this intelligence.
In my opinion, developing naturalistic intelligence in children can be encouraged through activities like hiking, gardening, and also natural walks. Schools can integrate environmental science projects into their curriculum activities. and parents can involve children in recycling and conservation efforts at home.
I agree to the idea from the Masba and Hui Tong. In my opinion, exposure to nature documentaries and books about wildlife can also inspire children to appreciate the natural world. This can encourage the curiosity about plants, animals, and ecosystem, help children to develop the observational skill and a sense of responsibility toward the environment.
So, in summary, we've discussed three types of intelligences so far: interpersonal, intrapersonal, and naturalistic. Understanding and nurturing these intelligences is crucial for personal and professional development.
Thank you, Ms. Mesbah. Nevertheless, we encourage you to identify and develop your own intelligence and appreciate the diversity of human capabilities.
Thank you, Chichi, for the conclusion just now. We now open the floor for any questions or final thoughts. Everyone, feel free to share your insights or ask any questions.
Oh yes, I have one question for Miss Mesbah. Can you provide an example of how interpersonal intelligence can improve team dynamics in a workplace?
Certainly, because in a workplace setting, a manager with high interpersonal intelligence might notice when team members are struggling with communication or conflicts. By using their empathy and strong communication skills, they can facilitate open discussions, help mediate conflicts, and ensure everyone feels heard and valued. This then can lead to a more harmonious and productive team environment. For example, during a project, the manager could organize team building activities that strengthen relationships and improve collaborations.
I got a question here. How can someone develop their interpersonal intelligence if they feel it's a weak area for them?
Well, thank you, Miss Lee Mei, for the questions. Such a good questions. Well, developing interpersonal intelligence involves actively working on communications and empathy skills. One effective method is to practice active listening, genuinely paying attention to what others saying without planning your response while they're speaking. Engaging in group activities such as teams, sports, or collaboration projects can also help. Additionally, seeking feedback from peers and members about your interaction style and working on their suggestions can significantly improve your interpersonal skills.
Thank you for the good question from Atika and Limei. Now I have a question. How can intrapersonal intelligence contribute a better decision making?
Thank you, Ms. Anton, for the question. In my opinion, intrapersonal intelligence involves a deep understanding of one's own emotions, strengths, and weaknesses, which is crucial for making informed decisions. For example, if someone is aware that they had to make impulsive decisions when stressed, they can implement strategies such as taking a break or consulting with a trusted advisor before making important choices. This self awareness helps in evaluating options more rationally and choosing the one that aligns best with their long term goals and values.
That's great. Now, can you suggest any activities or practices to enhance intrapersonal intelligence?
Sure. Journaling is a powerful tool for enhancing intrapersonal intelligence, as it encourages reflection on daily experiences and emotion. Mindfulness and meditation practices can also help by fostering greater awareness of one's thoughts and feelings in the present moment. Setting personal goals and regularly reviewing progress can provide insight into one's motivations and strategy for self-development.
Thank you, Miss Lee Mei, for a superb input. Alright, now let's move on to naturalistic intelligence. Well, I have a questions for regarding this intelligence. Why is naturalistic intelligence important in today's world?
That is a good question, Ida. Naturalistic intelligence is important because it is vital for understanding and addressing environmental issues. With increasing concerns about the climate change, biodiversity loss, and sustainable living, having a keen awareness of the natural world can lead to better conservation practices and more sustainable lifestyles. For example, individuals with high naturalistic intelligence might advocate for policies that protect natural habitats or participate in community gardens, recycling programs, contributing to environmental and also education.
I have a question here. How can we foster naturalistic intelligence in children, especially in urban settings?
Dear Hui Tong, for your question, even in an urban setting, there are many ways to foster naturalistic intelligence in children. We can encourage exploration in local parks, involving them in the gardening projects, or taking part in the citizen science program, where they can observe and record local wildlife are also the great ways to connect them with the nature. Besides that, the school also can organize a field trips to the botanical gardens, zoo, or nature reserve. In additionally, education program and nature documentaries can spark curiosity and a love of the natural world to the children. Urban farming initiative, green rooftops can also provide hands-on experience with plants and ecosystem.
Let's open the floor for question and answer sessions. Or do you have any sharing experience? Would anyone like to share their personal experiences with any of these intelligences? Perhaps you've seen a positive impact of interpersonal intelligence in your workplace, or you have developed a strong intrapersonal practice that helps you in daily life. We love to hear your stories and insight.
Yes, actually, I'd like to share an experience related to interpersonal intelligence in my workplace. In my previous job, we had a project manager who was exceptionally good in understanding team dynamics. She always knew when someone was feeling overwhelmed or stressed and would take the time to have a one on one conversation with them and offer support and find solutions for them. So I think that's like a very good example of interpersonal intelligence in a workplace environment.
Thank you so much, Mesbah, for your sharing experience. That's a very great example of interpersonal intelligence at work. Your project manager's ability to recognize the emotional states of her team members and provide support likely created a more positive and productive work environment. It shows how empathy and strong communications can lead to better team morale and project outcomes.
Just now, we have heard about the interpersonal intelligence in the workplace. Now, I would like to share my experience related to intrapersonal intelligence for personal growth. I found that practicing mindfulness meditation has significantly improved my intrapersonal intelligence. By taking time each day to reflect on my thoughts and feelings, I've become more aware of my emotional triggers and how to manage them effectively.
Thank you for sharing that. Mindfulness meditation is indeed a powerful tool for enhancing intrapersonal intelligence. It helps develop a deeper understanding of their inner world, which can lead to better emotional regulation and personal growth. This practice can also improve decision making and stress management, both in personal and professional setting.
I volunteer at a local community garden. and it's been an incredible experience for developing my naturalistic intelligence. Working with different plants and learning about sustainable gardening practices has increased my applications for nature and environment.
Yeah, Hui Tong, that's wonderful to hear. Volunteering at a community garden is an excellent way to enhance naturalistic intelligence. It not only provide hands-on experience with plants, but also foster a deeper connection with nature. Your environment sustainable gardening practice also contributes positivity to environmental conversation, which is crucial in today's world.
Those are fantastic examples. It is so inspiring to hear how that different types of intelligences can positively impact our lives and also our communities. Does anyone else have a story or insight that they'd like to share? No? Whether it's an experience with teamwork, personal growth, or even a connection with nature, we'd love to hear more.
In summary, today's discussion has provided us with valuable insight into Harvard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences, specifically focusing on interpersonal, intrapersonal, and naturalistic intelligences. We have explored the definitions, the key characteristics, and practical applications of each intelligence along with real-life examples and case studies.
Thank you, Miss Ida. Furthermore, interpersonal intelligence, as we discussed, involve the ability to understand and interact effectively with others. It plays a crucial role in teamwork, leadership, and building strong relationships. We saw how figures like Muhammad Gahi utilized this intelligence to inspire and mobilize people.
Intrapersonal intelligence, on the other hand, is about self-awareness and self-reflection. It helps individuals understand their emotion, strength, weakness, leading to personal growth and better decision making. And frank introspective diary entries are a testament to the power of this intelligence.
Naturalistic intelligence reflects our connection with the natural world. It involves recognizing and categorizing different aspects of natures. It is essential for environmental conservation and also sustainability. Jane Goodall's work with chimpanzees highlighted the importance of this intelligence in understanding and preserving wildlife. Thank you.
In my opinion, understanding and nurturing this intelligence can significantly enhance our personal and professional life. By recognizing and developing our unique strengths, we can achieve greater success and fulfillment.
Yeah, we encourage each of you to identify your own intelligence, reflect on how you can apply this concept in your daily life and work to improve your interaction, personal growth, and connection with nature.
And remember, appreciating the values of human capabilities allows us to value our contributions and those of others. Together, we can create more empathetic, self aware, and environmentally conscious communities.
Thank you everyone for your participation and insights during these discussions. We hope you found it informative and inspiring. Let's continue to explore and develop our intelligences for a better, more understanding world. Thank you.